Alright, so we're back on the bench here with a Luxman RV-371. In the last video, we had made some assumptions that there might be an issue with an IC. We're going to double check that again tonight and see if we can come up with some new probabilities. I have had some comments in my email to check this and that, and we're going to see what we can come up with tonight. I'm hoping that we can get to a point that we can at least identify the issue or the area of the issue. This is a complex board. There's a lot of op amps and a lot going on. There's a lot of rerouting of different circuits. It seems to be a very complex first, almost like a prototype of a surround sound system in its day. It doesn't seem very modern at all. It just seems like very scabbed together. So, but let's give it a shot. Let's see what we can come up with. So let's go to the print. Let's see, desktop. Alright, so let's see. We know that the incoming signal from the preamp board is on this connector here, left and right. So let's go and make sure that our signals are still there. So let's go to the, let's check this. Let's move this camera up. Actually, kind of can't see that, but I'll get this out of the way. Yeah, that's not going to work out well, is it? So, at least that's what we know we're going after. We're going after that connector again. We're going to go after this IC. It's too bad that the articulating arm is actually in the way of the scope. I wonder if there's a way around that. Let's just see if I can do this, maybe. Yeah, that might work. Alright, so that is Q601. That is this op amp right here. Oh, let's clean up that. So we're going to check again output 7 of this op amp, which goes into pins 24 and 27. So let's make sure that that's there. We know that the problem's in the right channel, and everything on this side of the IC seems to say R, so we can assume that's the right channel, and everything on this side is the left channel. So let's go over to pins 24 and 27 again. Let's see. '24 and 27. Let's turn the amp on. Got our signal. Let's see. Let's see, this is 27. Okay, that's there. 26, 25, 24. And that's there. Okay. So, let's turn that down. So we know that 24 and 27 definitely have a signal coming in, which would make sense, because that's coming strictly right off of this op amp from the right channel. So it's coming in here, it's going through some passive components, going in and coming back out off of 7 and going in through 24 and 27. Okay, great. Is it actually making it out? Let's see. The output would be pins 22 and 25. No, wait a minute. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yes. Okay, these look like inputs. 20. It's hard to read this. 25, 23, 24. 25 is an output, 26, 27 are inputs. Alright, so we want to check if we're actually going off of this input or another input. So we're going to see which input we're actually using. Let's see. Let's turn the radio on. All right, we're gonna check 25. Let's see. 25, 28, 27, 26, 25. And we get this real crappy output. And that's what we've been seeing on this channel. But we're not so sure that this is exactly where it's coming from, because there's a signal here on 24 and on 27 there's another signal, but we're getting nothing out on 25. We just get that wavy, crappy signal. So I'm assuming that that signal is not coming from this actual portion of the preamp here. It's actually coming from another circuit, which is bypassing this once you're in surround mode. So this is actually would be a straight through, maybe stereo. And through the suggestion of somebody that on my last video said to check on B and C. So, because I think I believe that this person had been in one of these receivers before and repaired one. So I will take his word for it to check into those circuits. So let's see. B and C are probably the surround sound inputs, and A and D are probably the stereo inputs directly from the input. So once in surround sound mode, I believe B and C gets enabled. So let's check out B and C. So that's 26 and 3. Let's see what we get. Let's try 3 first. Let's make sure that that's actually what we're looking at, is the surround mode input. Let's go to here. Pin 3. Oh, look at that. We have a signal. We have a signal on pin 3. So we should have a signal elsewhere on pin 26, which is the opposing pin on the other side, which we do not. So we're on the right track. We should have a signal on 26. So let's go down to the diagram again. So 26 goes into B. Where does B go? Let's see. All right, B comes out of here, goes up, comes out of here, which is Q614. So let's actually check the amplifier, the preamp, or the op amps that are feeding this one, so we don't have to keep checking things. We'll go to 612. Let's go to op amp 612, which is here, and we're going to check pins 1 and 7 of the outputs. Let's see what we get. Where are we? So would we say 12? All right. Let's check 1 and 7. There's 1. Nothing. And 7. Nothing. Okay, let's go back to the print. Let's check the opposing channel, which was when we said B and C. So this one comes out of here, which is Q13 and 11, which is the left channel, which it appears to be. So let's check out 1 and 7 on 11. Here's 11. Right there. Can't quite get it in the scope, the same frame, so let's just see if we can at least get something close. Alright, you can kind of see behind the articulating arm there, you can kind of see that I am getting signals off of this. So I am getting an output feeding that. So let's go back to the print again. Alright, let's find out what is feeding these op amps now. So roughly it looks like these are the three signals here that looks like they come in and feed these 2 op amps. So it looks like the farthest left 3. So let's come down and see where they go. They go to T, S, and R. So let's see if we can find that in the print somewhere. T, S, and R. Okay, T, S, and R right here. And they look like they come out of the Dolby Surround Sound processor, the YM7306C. And they're coming out of pins 24, 23, and 22. Alright, so let's go to 24, 23, and 22. 24, A out, right channel, operation output. 23, right channel. Yeah, these all seem to be appeared to be related to the right channel. Let's see, 24, 23, 22, I believe that's what I said, right? Yeah, so obviously the signal is not getting out of the processor. So let's see if we're getting a signal into the processor. So what are our pins for the processor input? Alright, looks like we have a block diagram here, and it looks like we have outputs on this side, inputs on the left. So let's see, left in, let's check RNM, RNINS, and CHR. And those channels would be, those pins would be, let's see, number 6, RINS, and number 15 and 15, RINM, yep, right channel, and number 7, CHR. So let's measure those pins on the actual chip and see if we have an input reading. Let's see if we have a signal. So we're going after see if I can frame this a little bit better here. You can kind of see the line back there. So we're going after pin 6, which is our input. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nothing. Let's go to 7. Nothing. And 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, wrong one. Let's see, 15, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Nothing. But we have it on 14. That's probably the left channel. Okay, so we're not even getting the signal into the processor to process the signal. So we have to dig further backwards again. Alright, so let's see. Let's go back to the print. And we're going to see if we can figure out where these signals come from. So we're looking at pin 7, which looks like it actually just goes through a capping ground. So we don't have to worry about that one. So the only two choices were 6 and 15. So let's start at 6. All right, so 6 goes over, comes over here, goes up, and hits this set of diodes here. It looks like some kind of clamping circuit. Clamp the signal into the processor so it doesn't exceed certain parameters. So that is on the bottom one. We got 4 here. 1, 2, 3, and 4 sets of those. So I'm guessing maybe left, right, and maybe left, right, rear. I'm not exactly sure yet. So it looks like that one comes from there. And that one was 6, I believe, right? Now let's go to 15. 15 comes out. I lose it. 14, 15. It's right here. Comes up. And goes into those set of diodes. Okay. Yeah. Let's go into this page. We'll see those diodes, those protection clamping diodes there. Let's see, where are we? We're on the wrong page. Here we go. All right, so there's the four clamping diodes for the signals. So left and right. I believe it's left, right, left, right, and maybe left, right, surround, and surround right. I'm not exactly sure, but I know these two pins right here, these two connections are the outputs for the right channel, whether it's whether this is the right surround or the right rear surround. I'm not exactly sure, but apparently there's something in common with these 2 points that are not getting the signal. And let's trace it back. Let's see. Let's go through here. It goes like the bottom through the op amp, and it comes through and through this op amp. It goes back, and it comes out here. And this is the input, and it comes back to that point there. All right. So what is in common with that point? It comes up and goes over through here. So we're not getting our signals at these 2 points. Let's confirm that. So we have diodes D601, D603, 602, 604, D605, 607, 606, and it looks like 608. Let's check and see if we have signals at this point. Let's find those diodes. Okay, we have 5, 7. Yep, we have a signal there. And let's check it's here. Nothing. Is that just a little wobbly waveform? So 5 and 7 we have a signal on, and not 6 and 8. So 5 and 7, remember those numbers. And we'll go to the other ones. So 5 and 7, and oops. Okay. That's 1 and 3. And not on 2 and 4. So it looks like we have it on that one. So we don't have it on 2 and 4, nor do we have it on six and 8. Okay, so let's go back to here. All right, 2 and 4, and 6 and 8. Yep, the two bottom ones. So this common pin right here is not getting a signal. So it's not going to, obviously, it's not going to go through these op amps. So obviously something before this is an issue. So we have to keep driving backwards. All right, where does this go? Let's see, it goes down. Here it goes into the op amps. Okay, it wouldn't be from there. Where else does it go? Okay, it's another one of those ICs. And it's an output. It's an output off of this, our common. So this is the output 19. Let's see if we have, these are tied into the same switching. I think the 20 and 21 is the input and 19 is the output. Let's see if we have a signal on 20 or 21 on this IC. Let's see, 20 and 21. See, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nothing. And 21. Nothing. All right. And 19, 20, and 21. We'll check all three. Why not? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Not a damn thing there. Let's go back to the print. 19, 20, 21, nothing. Let's check the right channel. I mean the left channel. Let's make sure that those opposing signals are there. So those signals are, looks like 8, 9, and 10. All right, 8, 9, and 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So 9 and 10 have the signals on them. So that is the left channel. That is the functioning channel. So 9 and 10, remember 9 and 10 have the signals on them. Go back to the desktop. 9 and 10. All right, so 9 is the input. So we can assume if we go directly across, then 20 is going to be our input for this. So that means the signal has to probably be coming from pin 20. So let's trace pin 20. Where does 20 come from? It comes up and it goes over, second line down, second line down, and it goes to another print. So we'll back out, second line down, second line down, and it looks like it goes through here and out through J604, it appears. Let's check out J604. Let's see what we get on J604. We're probably going to get left, but not right. Let's see. J604. So this is where the signal appears to be coming in. J604, right there. No, this is where it's coming. Yeah, coming in? No, going out, going out. But how would it be coming in and going out at the same time? Alright, we have a signal here, but not here. So that's our left, missing our right. Alright, so something's got to be in between here, because this looks like an out. Let's pull this off, and let's see if we get a signal on the pins. Okay, nothing. And, okay, so yeah, it's coming out here. So where's the signal originating from? Let's go back to the print here. It's kind of running around in circles a bit. Alright, so the R comes back. Let's check. Yeah, why not? We can check our 977 here. Make sure that's okay. But we don't have to do that if... Oh wait, what's this? Alright, we have something coming in here. They're tapping off. We have a point here for the right and a point here for the left. So let's check this little circuit out. Let's check out C608. Maybe that cap's bad. Where is C608? So it looks like we have C608, and then it goes through R something 22, which is a 47K. Let's see if we have a signal here at any of these 2 points. Maybe something's not right here. C608. There's 608 there. Oh, we're just getting that wobbly, very light waveform again. Let's go to the other side. Same thing. So let's check. What was that other one? R622 maybe? Yeah, it looks like R622. Alright, let's check R622. Where is R622? So there's 621, 622. Alright, they're right on each side of each other. So let's see if the other channel might be R621. Let's go back to the print here. 622. Yep, 621 right there. So it looks like both left and right channels come through this op amp. It looks like maybe the left channel here is coming up. Yep, the left channel is coming up onto this op amp. Coming through here, out. Okay, out. Yeah, alright. Alright, I'm getting confused here for a second. Alright, let's check these resistors. Let's see what we get. R22. These appear to be... Okay. The output of the op amp is 1 and 7. 1 comes down, goes through here. Yeah, let's check across there, because this looks like it goes through that resistor and dumps the signal through that cap onto this circuit. Yeah, so let's just go check R622. Well, that same crappy signal. Ooh! Ooh! We got something there. Is that the right channel? I'm hoping so. Let me unplug the right channel input to the back of the receiver. Oh, that's it. That's where the signal seems like it's originating from. Let's go to the other side of this. Go to 621. Okay, looks like we have a similar signal. And and an output. A very decent size output. So I'm going to assume that something's not right in this circuit here. Maybe that resistor's no good. Oh. Nothing. Alright, let's check that op amp over here. I believe that is the op amp that it is depicting in the print. So let's make sure we have 1 and 7. Yeah, we got 1 and we got 7. Alright, so both channels are going through this op amp, so they're making it to that point. The problem seems to be between here and this IC. It appears. It could be a wild goose chase here. Alright. Yeah. I mean, it's just night and day. Alright. Let's power the receiver off. Let's put the meter in continuity. Resistance check. Let's check these two parts. Make sure they are what they're supposed to be. And they look like 473. So that's 47K. This is the good channel. I can live with that. That looks good. And this is the bad channel. That looks good as well. Now let's see if we get any resistance difference between the pins that the signal is coming out of. Maybe there's something wrong with this chip. Let's check out the resistance between 5, 6, and 7. And 12, 13, 14. So let's check out 5, 6, and 7. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, okay, there's that 47K, and 7, okay, that's gonna be the same. Looks like they're shorted together here. Yep, that makes sense. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 6 and 7 are shorted. And 47K. Let's check the other side. This one's slightly different. There's no short on this side. Oh, yeah. There's a short between 6 and 7 here, but not between here. It goes through a resistor first. Yeah, it's set up a slightly bit different. But like I said here, I'm doing this for the first time with you guys here. I'm not trying to blow steam up your ass, but you know, I'm trying to troubleshoot this on the fly here with you guys. That is so weird that you actually can see that. Well, that we can actually see that signal. On the other side of that resistor. Did I turn it off? All right, well, I think we're getting a little closer with this, and I'll have to dig into this a little bit further, maybe another night, but I think we may be getting closer to the issue. I think we've pretty much maybe narrowed down where the issue is, where it's coming from. It might be this IC, but I'm not totally sure about that. This is a really odd one. The signals go all around these boards through these op amps. It's just insane. It jumps from print to print to print. But yeah, well, I don't know. Like I said, you can't win them all, and you can't win them all the first shot either. You know, this is kind of just an ongoing project that I'm working on, that I just take 20 minutes out of my time and just throw it on the bench and just see if I can figure it out, and you know, in between my other stuff that I do. So yeah, so that's it for tonight. If you enjoy these videos, like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next, and you know, hopefully someday we'll actually get to see this thing work.